Welcome to the show.
So, I know what you're thinking. Subscriptions.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. How am I going to keep up with this $11.95 that's coming out every 5 minutes because I've had so many subscriptions that I've signed up to that I've forgotten about, like Dropbox, Netflix,
Apple
iTunes,
Music,
PlayStation Network,
YouTube Red,
Xbox
Stan,
PSN, Stan,
HBO Go,
HBO Go,
through your VPN,
Gold, Shopify,
Foxtel,
Stamps.com,
Donna Hay magazine.
Apple Music. Then process what you said before I said Apple
So
Music.
that's why we're here. We're going to help you. Amazon Prime Video, is it worth it?
Is it?
Is the question.
I don't know.
Netflix
Short
versus
answer,
versus Amazon Prime.
short answer, no.
What
And
if,
we're done.
what if I
Let me
really-
tell you why.
Why not?
One, there is not a lot of stuff on this. Two, the like you can actually pretty much see everything you want in the 7-day trial, which I think is why they do a 7-day trial instead of a month trial.
That is a very suspiciously short trial period.
like every other streaming company that does a month free trial.
Yeah.
But in its so those are the bad things about it.
What if I really, really, really like Top Gear?
Excuse me, the Grand Tour.
The
I haven't seen it. I don't have Amazon.
it's okay. Main problem: you can scroll through everything on the thing in about a minute.
Not good.
Best thing about it is the original shows are actually really, really good.
Okay.
And there's like 20 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's actually their ratio of like good original content is pretty huge, just because there's like not a lot of everything else. I've been watching American Gods, which there's only 2 episodes out, which they don't do the whole season shebang thing that Netflix does. And
It's because it's also on TV over there in the US.
yeah,
So they have to be in line with that.
Makes sense.
yeah. Which American Gods? Have you read the book?
Nope.
It's a book by Neil Gaiman. And if you're talking to any sort of artistic wanker writer comic book person, they will refer you to this book
I haven't
as like
read it.
the best book ever.
I'm not a wanker.
You're not a writer. Now,
Different
he's
type.
like the what's the Buffy director guy's name?
Buffy the Vampire
Whedon.
Slayer?
He's like a Joss Whedon kind of guy. Of like he's just awesome at everything, like that he writes, except for Age of Ultron. Now,
It was good.
this fair warning about this show, American Gods. If you get the honestly, don't watch it.
That's not a warning. That's just
Good
It's-
recommendation.
It's really good, but this is a light spoiler. So if this disturbs you, don't watch the show because it's happened twice so far,
in 2
and
episodes.
it's made me like you know when you get disturbed and your chin goes like up into your neck, and you're like, oh.
You recoil.
Yeah. So there's lovemaking.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love it.
Talking about that.
No, this is.
I'm in.
People need to know this, Chris. He knows what I'm talking about because it sticks in your head so freaking hard.
You
And I
are.
wish I didn't watch the show because of this. Like I can't get it out of my head.
What is it?
Yo.
So the
Have
woman
you read the book?
engorges her body, and the man gets swallowed inside of her.
Hold on. What's engorges?
Like her
Gets
whole body
bigger.
gets bigger
The male usually does the engorge.
while they're making love.
And she absorbs him,
Wait, so he walks into her vagina?
No, they're making love while this is happening.
and he gets sucked in.
And she gets giant, and the music is really creepy, and there's like there's a worship element as well, so it's even weirder.
Is the guy consenting to this?
Yeah,
He wants to go
even
inside of her.
weirder, and he is going inside of her.
Difficult to explain.
And then he becomes part of her? Is that how
He's
she
just
eats or
inside of
something?
her,
He's gone.
and then it ends, and,
Like a
she's,
ri-
and she's like,
Like a reverse birth.
And when she does
Yes.
that, does she shrink again or
Yeah.
something?
Correct.
It was a
And then-
reverse birth.
and if that sounds creepy to you, don't watch this show
Hold
because
on.
this show is full of things like this. It's directed by the same guy as Hannibal. If you saw the recent Hannibal show with what's his name, the Swedish guy,
Mads.
Mads
Mads Mikkelsen is Hector.
Uh,
Hannibal Lecter in that.
so they're naked?
That's not important.
No, but like,
I'm just saying it's a super disturbing show.
yeah, but how much
It's
is
violent,
it's R-rated,
it's
right?
swearing.
Does
Yeah.
that happen in the book?
Yes.
Oh,
The books,
I haven't read it, but I heard an interview and he said yes.
it's
Neil
like
Gaiman?
you thought, like if you've read the book, you got to, and you hear that there's a show coming out, you got to go, that's going to suck because they're not going to stick to the material because things like that happen on
Wait,
often.
so you're upset because they did stick to the
No,
material?
the show is actually incredible. Like if you don't like the book, you're gonna hate it. If you like the book, you're gonna be all right with it.
I haven't read the book.
And if you haven't read the book, like you're gonna hate it because
I
it's so
enjoy the
weird.
show.
Unless you like weird stuff.
And
Unless you
it's
like
been 2
weird
episodes, and you still have no idea what's going on. But I do because like I've obviously read the book, and I'm like, people are gonna drop off so hard on this because.
Interesting.
Do you know what it's about yet? Like what the hell's going on?
No, but I enjoy it though.
You like the weird
Like,
love
it's
making?
going-
It's super
going somewhere.
visual. Super visual.
Good.
In the way that Hannibal was. How it was like brutally beautiful.
Brutal.
Is it like that teenage fiction series that's about the guy who's a god?
No,
Okay.
not at all. Percy
then.
Jackson.
Yeah, that's the one. Percy
There's
Jackson.
not really anything on its level.
Percy Jackson.
Like I haven't
Okay.
seen anything.
I
like it.
kind of know what's going on.
But like
because
a
of
modern take on
the
mythology.
trailers, and I've read about the book, so I
Yeah.
kind of have a grasp on
Interesting.
something. But
What else is on there?
Man from High Castle.
the man in the High Castle,
Sorry, yeah. Is that what it's actually called?
I think so.
Yeah, it's really good. The premise is awesome.
If
so
the
I won't
Nazis
spoil it.
won,
So okay, thanks, Chris.
I haven't
for stealing
seen it.
That's my thunder in your
I've
pocket.
seen the trailer.
Thanks, mate.
Stole it.
So the premise of the man in High Castle or from High Castle.
Skarsgård.
I hate you so much, Chris. Is so the Nazis won World War II.
Ah,
So America, right? What happened to America?
they're gone.
Turns out, DC got the nuclear bombed,
DC. Oh, Washington,
Washington,
DC.
DC.
Yeah.
Comics.
Not DC Comics. Not Batman.
and then the East Coast and West Coast is split between Japan and Germany.
Ah.
So Germany's got New York side, Japan's
Ah.
got California side,
Like North and South Korea.
and then there's a neutral zone in the middle, and that's kind of the setting, and it's really cool.
That is interesting. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. So it's like the 60s or 70s, I think.
70s, I'd guess.
So it's like 20 years after the Nazis won in German
the war
occupied
ended in the
America.
60s.
German/Japan occupied America.
When did the war end? 54.
World War II?
54.
45.
40.
Yeah, you're a bit off.
So it's the 80s.
The Korean War was in the 50s. Right?
Why are you
Ah,
asking him?
Yes,
You're the Korean
yes.
one.
I don't know, man. History. I didn't go to that class.
Yeah. So lesson learned. Amazon Prime Video. Don't worry about it.
But it is cheaper than Netflix.
Do the 7-day trial
It's
and watch
$7.
all of the grand tour that you want.
Yeah.
It is cheaper. And yesterday, Apple announced that they will now be bringing Amazon Prime app onto the Apple TV.
Another problem with it that Ye Chan just pointed out that I forgot.
It's not an Apple TV yet.
Or PlayStation. Like
Yeah.
far out.
So that's starting to happen now
yeah, good.
So how do you watch it on your phone?
Yeah.
Is there an app?
on your computer.
You can stream to the Apple TV from your phone, which is like,
Right.
how do you have this and not an app?
Right.
I think it was more of a licensing issue between Apple.
And then another problem with it, actually, no, this is actually awesome. The actual app is really good. It integrates with IMDb trivia.
Oh.
So when you're bored in a show,
Ooh.
you touch the screen and like a trivia comes up. It's
That's a
like,
great
Did you
idea.
know about Nazi Germany? And then obviously I'm watching a Nazi show. And then it says what actors are in the scene.
Oh,
So like they've really broken it down.
wow.
Yeah.
Spotify does that sometimes when I'm listening to a song. It tells me some facts. It's awesome.
Sometimes it brings up the lyrics like karaoke.
Yeah.
So there you go. Get Spotify.
Yeah. So now I'm in the mode when I'm watching. I'm like, this is so boring. Let's see some IMDb trivia about this.
You're really selling
And
these shows.
it's scene by scene too. It's not like
That's awesome.
the whole episode,
Good on you, Amazon.
which is probably why they have so little content because
Is it-
they do that for every episode of everything.
It takes them 6 months to put it together.
Amazon is everything in America. Is it a bit better in America?
Yeah.
Probably,
Oh, Amazon Prime?
Yeah,
I think it's the same thing.
same thing.
but yeah, anime selection's pretty crap. I've never seen such a big collection of anime I've never heard of.
It doesn't make it crap.
No, I'm gonna sound like
researches
I'm gonna
these
sound like a wanker here, but I have my ear to the ground on anime because there's so much crap anime that I try to keep an ear out for what's good.
There is a lot out there.
So I usually know like names of things that are good, and none of these names were jumping out at me. I'm like, what is this crap? And the kids selection is kind of a joke too.
There we go.
There you go.
So
No, don't.
Netflix.
Give it a year.
then Stan, are we going to help people with everything? What order would you put it in? Netflix first?
Netflix, Stan.
Foxtel?
Actually, I'd put them on the same level, Stan and
Really?
Amazon Prime.
Wow, that's not how it went when you did that Netflix first Stan thing.
Yeah.
Netflix, then Crunchyroll, then Stan,
I'm not going to say that one. I remember what I did last time.
and then
Flashback.
Flashback.
Now. Okay.
Amazon.
Thanks for watching. How do you guys feel we went?
Very good.
Yeah, feel good.
Yeah, it was a bit different. Different house, different setting, different
We're always in different houses.
different house setting. New show.
Good
We're
one.
like homeless. We're vagrant. We're a vagrant podcast.
Totally.
We should get drug tested.
Not vagrant. What's the word?
Vacant.
It'll come to me. Keep going.
Migrant.
No.
Alien.
No.
Nomad.
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 We're the friggin' nomads.
Like Captain America.
Nomad settings.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
So
at
we have a
Nomad
new
settings.
trailer show coming out, and Jesse's going to keep texting me unless I refer to him. He's the one who gave me the idea for it.
Nice.
So there you go, Jesse.
You did
I'm
try and
never
steal
mentioning
that
it
one.
again.
Thank you,
did try and
Jesse.
steal that
Yeah.
one.
Thank you.
Even though I completely changed it from what your idea
Well,
was. So
well.
technically.
Let's
So-
not fight.
so
You should
no
come
thank
and
you,
fight
Jesse.
Jesse. You should
Let
come
me
and
fight with
him
someone who's not
on
here.
this.
Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Ali.
I'm Ye Chan.
I'm Jono.
I'm McGrease.
See you next
like
week.
this.
Or on the trailer show for Alien Covenant.